So, welcome to my channel. If you're just joining us, my name is Yudi, and also welcome to the Work with Yudi channel. So, just wanted us to talk about what's going on in the market today. If you're just joining us, that would be nice. If you are here, and if you're returning subscribers, it's good to see you once again. So, well, why we actually live is also we are watching the market today, so to see how many persons will be joining us to look at the market right now and also to talk about my watch list. So as you can see, this is my watch list currently, which I am on. You look at my watch list is actually taking out looking at the top coins that I am actually very interested in, which is Bitcoin, ETH, BNB, Doge, Ton, and the rest. So, see, Arena, truthfully, Arena is kind of like, I am actually surprised what went on with Arena last week. If we look at last week, I mean, last about 7 8 days ago, Arena has done, and also looking at 90 days record, Arena has done over 147%, and all of these took place within 2 weeks, not up to 10 days. We saw this massive, look at how many number of candles that Arena has done: one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight massive candles. That is 8 days. Like I earlier said, that it was not even up to 10 to 14 days. We saw Arena going up crazily. So I was like, and if I should go back to the Arena is a social file where, just like other social media, but Arena rewards you for posting and also engaging in the community, posting pictures, comments, or videos, anything you wish to post on Arena, you could actually do so in the Arena app. So if we could also, if I should go to the Arena app right now to show you how the Arena app looks like, you could see that the Arena app is a very nice app, just like every other social media. You could post pictures, people post pictures and things like that. I will definitely drop the link to this Arena app if you want to start earning from Arena. People just look at these people post pictures, people post anything you want to post. People, a lot of Web3 guys are also on Arena. This is my friend, and also many persons. You could connect with many persons on Arena, and also people could also buy your shares. People could actually buy your profile token, which is your share, and with this you could also earn from that. So currently I have about 95 followers. So I do a lot of sharing of my YouTube content on Arena, and I make averagely about 0 point about 8 to 10 Arena. So currently I have my portfolio value is over 123 dollars, and before now I've made about 500 or $600 from Arena. So this is one of the social fi that I am really interested in, and I am very bullish. I have, ever since I took my first profit from Arena, I have not been able to, I've not taken any single money out of Arena, and I am staking the majority of my Arena right now as it is coming out from the total balance. Currently, I'm holding about 16,000 Arena, and I intend to keep holding this in the next 2 to 3 years, maybe till 2030, to, because I am very bullish on what these guys are building right now on this project. So it's actually an interesting app. If you want the link, I will share the link. I'll drop the link to the Arena, which is one of the crypto tokens I am actually very bullish on. So if you're interested to join Arena, I think you can actually do so right now. So It's actually a very important app for you to be able to join right now and be part of the I mean the interesting social fight going on. So talking about the project I am coins that are actually very bullish in, which is currently Bitcoin number one. And I keep telling many persons the price of Bitcoin is going to go higher than this. One of those things that has really affected the price of Bitcoin from going crazily higher than this price we're currently seeing at 107,779 as we currently live right now is all the geopolitics going on in the world right now, the Israel and the Iran war going on right now. We see one of those things that affected the price as at this level, this other level we're seeing here, this massive red candle, this particular massive red candle that came down from here to here. It was because Elon and Trump, well, two guys were having brawl on internet, so it really affected the price of the market. I think that these guys know what they doing, and they actually look at the charts and they cook things up to to drive the price down. And you could see the massive green candle that brought back that red candles in the following day. And when we look at the market went crazily high again in the next 3 days after. The market retested that almost half of the previous candle, and we've seen this massive wick, green wick that has taken place. And after this massive green wick, you see the market has been going on the sideways. And today, Bitcoin going above the 7 day moving average. And I really do think that we are going to go higher than this. So you can never be wrong. I keep telling many persons whenever I have opportunity to speak with them is that you can never be wrong with investing, even if it is 5% or 10% of your income in Bitcoin. When we look at Bitcoin in compared to many other assets, Bitcoin is a program to go up at least 5 to 10% every year. So between 5 to 10%, with you not touching your investment on Bitcoin, Bitcoin is supposed to go at least up 5 to 10% in an entire year. Of course, the market is very volatile. Bitcoin could go up to 200,000 and the next day it goes down to 100,000. But when you zoom out and see it in a broader scope, you will understand that it is wiser and better for you to actually hold your investments in Bitcoin. Looking at the price of ETH, we've had a lot of it has actually been performing well in doing sideways movement for more than 2 months now. We've seen it ever since the price of Ether went up to over 2,500. We've seen Ether actually going on a sideways. So the price of Ethereum is actually very stable right now. What a friend of mine said, Ethereum has now become a stable coin. I prefer looking at Ethereum right now at going sideways. And if you are able to buy at this sideways market, I think it's actually good. And also it prepares you for the upsides that is going to come in the next couple of weeks now. So if you look at the 1 week candle of the price of Ether, we've seen that Ether is now at below a massive rejection line, where we're seeing that price going up as far back as 2023. So the last time Ether was at this level was at 2023. So Ether is now trying to build up this sideways movement to build up the momentum to break above this ranging price since 2023. And if we see the 7 day moving average breaking above the 100 day moving average, it's going to be a massive opportunity for many persons to who have bought at this level of 2,500. Do not forget that the all-time high for Ether was about $4,100. So you see, if you buy Ethereum at 2.5 right now, you have opportunity of making it 2x against its previous all-time high. And of course, it's supposed to go higher than the previous all-time high. And many analysts have called out that the price of Ethereum is going to see nothing more than at least $6,000 to $8,000 before the end of this bull run. So before the end of the year, I really do think, in my own perspective, is that I'm expecting the price of Ethereum to go at least $6,000 to $8,000, and it's actually a massive opportunity for many persons who are looking at this level. Since 2023, Ethereum has been at this level, and it is also a good opportunity for many persons to dive in to the price of Ethereum right now. So we look at also BNB is also gonna one of those crypto, many persons, because BNB owns, which is owned by Binance, cannot be ignored, but a lot of persons will also have their reservation against BNB based on an exchange coin. And also, but when you look at the price of BNB in the last couple of years, one will say that it is a coin that has performed incredibly well. And looking at it in the last, if you look at it from holding it at around 2023, around this period around 2023, you'll see that you will make about 2x of your investment. Was around 250 to $60, and today the price of BNB is over $650. That is a good investment for me, and actually going 2x in the last couple of years. So it's when we look at it in a broader sense, you see that many of these coins are performing really incredibly well. And also, one of those coins I am also bullish on is the price of Ethereum. Sorry, the price of Ton coin, which is also co-owned by Telegram, is one of those coins that are doing incredibly well right now. When you look at it, looking going back as far back as 2023, or 2020, 2022, 2023, going at $2 3, and currently at also still $3. It's one of those coins that actually performed well last year, and of course we expect it to really retest the last price before it went up crazily last year, due to a lot of Telegram games that were launched, like the Notcoin and the Tap Swap, and many all these games that came up last year really gave Ton coin that attention, and we saw the price of Ton going crazily high as at last year. So what are my price prediction for Ton? I really do believe that if Ton will be able to to complete this price suppression, because when you look at the sideways, the as it continues to go down, the price suppression, the lower wage right now, and we look at if many of these the macro events, the geopolitics is over, and we continue to see altcoins. I'm about to talk about Bitcoin dominance also affecting a lot of altcoins right now, and which is also one of those things that is affecting a lot of altcoins. We've seen previously, I was talking about Ethereum price actually on the sideways movement. Everybody was expecting, as Bitcoin broke above all-time high of $70,000 to $80,000, we're expecting the price of Ethereum to be above $3,000 to $4,000 as today. But rather, we see that altcoins have lost that steam. We'll come to talk about that later. But while we're talking about the price of Ton right now, the price of Ton is also being affected by the macro events also going on, and also the problems that the founder of the Telegram had, Pavel Durov, with the French government. And all of these also has impacted the price of Ton. And if Ton is able to go on a sideways movement to maintain this $2 3, the $3 range, I believe that next month, or already today is already 16, I do believe that by the end of this month, or probably by next month, we should start seeing some crazy amounts of move coming on the price of ton. I believe that if ton is supposed to start making massive move now, and I expect ton to be above $4 to $5. To maintain that momentum for more higher prices. So I have told a lot of people who actually looked up to me, a lot of my friends that also always ask for my perspective, not on the online here. So anyone who listens to me, this is just my opinion, and also just for educational, information. If you want to have make your financial, investments, you can actually seek your financial advisor or experts to help you to invest in the market. So at the moment, what I'm trying to say is that what I see from the charts here is an opportunity for many persons to look at the price of ton and also, take their position. Ton has made a volume of $170 million and also a market cap of $7.3 billion. So 2x from here is putting ton at 14 billion, and 3x takes it to $21 billion. Of course, with that, ton price is supposed to go nothing less than $12 to $15 at the peak of the coming out of this bull run. So we're already in the bull run. So just for some certain things to change in the market for us to start seeing massive movement going on in markets. We can also roll out Pepper. Pepe has, it's actually a coin, a meme coin that you buy when it's actually at its lowest and sell when it's actually at its highest point. So, if you look at the charts right now, monthly charts, I'm currently on the monthly charts. You've seen that in the last 90 days here, in the last 90 days, you could see that Pepe has made over 54%. And also, you literally buy um, coins like Pepe below its 7 day moving average. If you buy Pepe below the monthly 7 day below 7 day monthly moving average, I guarantee you that you will probably make nothing less than 50 to 100% of your investment. So if you put $1,000 into Pepe when it is below its 7 day moving average, I believe that if you are able to hold it in the next 2 3 months, and you will actually see 50 to 100% of that your investment. So it's one thing I have been able to do with Pepe, and it has worked since 2023 for me. And also looking at that chart, so if you go back to looking at the weekly chart, it's exactly what I'm trying to say. From 2023, buying below the 7 day moving average has incredibly worked for many persons, including me. If you look at the October 2024, buying below the 7 day moving average, we took the price up to double point 4028. And also the same thing happened again 3 months ago. Sorry, happened last year around that was around um, May, between May and April, buying below that, and also many persons made up to 70% of your investments. So it's what has been working for many persons, even including me, buying Pepe, a meme coin. Always understand that meme coins are always massively affected when the market is not in that euphoric state. So if the market is not bullish enough, most persons take their funds out of meme coins into solid or less risky assets. But when the market continues to be, the green candles constantly comes, the market, everybody is making a lot of money. Many persons will be looking at taking money off less risky assets like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and start looking for the meme coins for them to push the price up and make very quick money. So coming into meme coins like Pepe, you really need to be on a constant watch after investing into some of these assets. So that's the only one. And also, when you look at major had performed incredibly well in the last few days or few weeks ago, and also trying to do some sideways movement. 90 days the done over 30%. So that has been my market watch for this particular session. So looking at the broader scope of what we are actually talking about today is um, one of those key things I've been able to focus more is the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is one of those things that you need to look at and also see that you are in the right point in the market. You will not want to go into the market, especially the crypto market, where the Bitcoin dominance is actually at its lowest. So while it's also important to look at the both side, is I tell people on two things. You buy altcoins when Bitcoin dominance is surging. Now we've seen Bitcoin dominance all the way. If you look at the price of, if you look at this, you will see how Bitcoin dominance has increasingly gone up. If you look at this, Bitcoin dominance went from 40%. If you look at from 2013, Bitcoin dominance was below 40%, going up to what we have right now at over 60% right now in Bitcoin dominance. It therefore tells us that between in the last 3 years, Bitcoin dominance has continued to go up. Well, we see that altcoins have continued to lose its value. So while Bitcoin dominance is increasingly going up, it is also the best time for you to start looking at those altcoins that you're supposed to start buying, what we call dollar cost averaging. I mean, we're looking at the top altcoins, BNB, XRP, Ton, Solana, and many of them. Those top 20, I call them the top 20 because these are the ones that you believe that if you invest, and they are in billions in market cap. So these are coins, assets that actually you know that these assets are not something you wake up tomorrow and you are going to lose it. But well, generally, you need to do a lot of research before investing into some of these crypto assets. So I invest into altcoins as the market it is right now because I've seen that Bitcoin dominance has continued to go up while altcoins suffer. So I buy when there is blood in the alt market, the altcoins market, and also I will start investing from my profit from altcoins back to my Bitcoin when I start seeing that the dominance of Bitcoin has gone below at least 45%. So currently, we see that the Bitcoin dominance is currently at 63%. This is increase. This is crazy. So it therefore shows that Bitcoin has done some good amount of number as we speak, while altcoins suffer. So if you look at the altcoin season right now, the CMC altcoin season is telling us that um the altcoins are actually at the point where you buy them. By the time altcoins comes into this gray area or comes into the blue area, this is the point you sell, and this is the point you also need to be very careful because by the time the altcoins, which is 24 over 100, by the time you get to 40 to 50%, this is a time where you see the market now leave solid projects and start showing you top people, many persons start talking about meme coins. Okay, so the meme coins starts coming in. So and also when you look at these charts, it shows you the top 100 performance over the last 90 days. So it shows you the altcoins that have performed very well in the last 90 days, like the Fat Coin, SPX, Syrup, Hyper, and Virtual. So these are some of the top altcoins that have performed well in the last 90 days. So these are the indicators that help you to see that which of these, looking at between the Bitcoin dominance and also the altcoin market. So now that altcoin market are also suffering at 24 over 100, that is a point where altcoins are suffering right now. This is the time to start dollar cost averaging into some of these altcoins. By the time altcoin goes into 40, 50%, if you had bought at this 24 over 100 score, I believe that by the time it gets to 50%, you would have made some like 2x 3x of your investment. And also another important indicator is the Bitcoin fear and greed index. I think, can I pull that out? Bitcoin fear and greed index. Okay, good. So Bitcoin fear and greed index is also an indicator to help us that to see whether which emotions do we have in the market right now. The market is at a neutral position. In the last 30 days, if you look at the last 90 days, the market is still at a neutral position. Below 60, averaging around 50%. So the market is neutral. So by the time we go into the greed, or we go into the extreme greed, you actually have to be very careful of the market right now. So these are the indicators many persons would actually look at, smart investors look at right now to see where are we in the market right now. Is it the best time to buy? Is it the best time to buy Bitcoin, which is the safest crypto asset, or is it the best time to buy the altcoins, or is it a time for you to just sit on your hands? We're just watching the market. So these are the indicators we looked at in the market right now to see which of the crypto asset can you go into, and these things have been helping a lot of persons. So this is what I also looked at, well, also looking at the markets. It's what helps a lot of persons like me to be able to look at in the market. So I'm looking at taking this off.